What's going on, guys? ABA podcast here. We are covering the draft today, NFL style. We're going live.
Baby.
Chase
Let's
is
fucking go.
Chase is about to be hating his life for the next 5 years when the Patriots pick
Or
some
I'm
shitter
gonna
at
love
3.
it.
Drake
we'll figure
maybe
it out.
so, and Drake maybe not. We'll find out at pick number 3.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out. So, let's see here. It looks like we are streaming live on Facebook as well.
Cool.
Do we have a draft? Can we pull up like the live draft order? Is that something we could do real quick?
I
I
don't
have a
think
tracker
we're
on
allowed
my
to.
iPad, and I'm at the parents' house, so I got a weird setup going on.
I've got the Pat McAfee show going up on the screen. Everything else you need
This is
ABC
meta.
for, and I
Beautiful
do not
to see
have
Bill
that,
Belichick
so.
joining us for draft night tonight. He usually fucks up, but tonight he can't do that. Love you, buddy.
Very true. But, we got a couple minutes before we're talking Bears. They're on the clock, obviously, right now. They're probably going to take everybody's presumptive number one pick. We're talking Caleb Williams. I don't know how that's going to work out for them. We were talking about entitlement and everything like that prior in our text messages. And Caleb Williams to me screams entitlement. Bears are moving on from Justin Fields. I think that's a huge mistake. I think he, had their system down. He was doing it well, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm a big Fields guy, so I think I agree, but we all agree. I think Caleb is a great example of what people don't like about, or I should say, the stereotypes of Gen Z.
I do have a
see how
small
he
nuance
actually
to
plays
add,
the
though.
NFL, though.
And here's the thing: you could sit here and say Fields knew that system well. They built the system around Fields
him,
and his limited ability to throw the football accurately.
And it's going to be a whole new system for Caleb.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I worry about because, again, I always say it's like hanging a chandelier in a haunted house. Who is he throwing to? Is it Darnell Mooney? Who else? I mean, their running backs are kind of solid.
Keenan Allen, DJ Moore.
If Keenan Allen can come back, and be that guy still, he's getting up there in the age.
Cole Kmet is slept on. Keenan Allen,
Cole
DJ
Kmet.
Moore, Cole
That's the other
Kmet.
thing,
I feel
too.
like he's got a really nice offense. We get a back in here, and we're fucking singing.
They have backs.
I guess. I'm thinking of we get a Saquon type of.
Because don't they have what is it? Khalil Herbert, and who is the other guy?
Khalil Herbert,
the
and the god Roschon Johnson.
Yeah, no, and both guys are serviceable running backs. That's a good committee.
But they don't
start.
like Roschon Johnson, even though they drafted him.
Well, here's the
I
thing,
wouldn't
too.
like anybody if Justin Fields was running my offense. I'd fucking
Bears
hate myself.
They should have just made Justin Fields a running back.
The
Bears have the first and the 9th pick. So it's even if they do, assuming they take Caleb Williams, they have the 9th pick to maybe draft that offensive weapon, maybe even an offensive lineman, something like that. So
I think
they're
it
going to
could
be able to
Roma
put a couple of
there.
Yeah, they're going to be able to put a couple pieces around him and everything like that. So it's just, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, so what? They go Caleb Williams, Joe Alt if he falls there, or
they have DeAndre Swift if you like Swift. I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, that guy was really good for the Eagles. That worked out well for the Eagles.
Yeah,
the Eagles went far in the postseason.
Speaking of Eagles, big news from the Eagles today. You have AJ Brown getting paid. What was it? 4 years, $96 million with $83 million guaranteed.
I feel like he bullied his way into that contract, bro. He's just been tweeting really mean things about his team for years. I just feel I wouldn't have paid him.
It's like a reverse Diggs.
I was gonna say, you watch Amon-Ra get paid, highest paid wide receiver in the league, and then today now we see AJ Brown get paid. So I think
it's age out of the equation. I think AJ Brown's a better wide receiver.
That's tough to say, 100%. Dude. Amon-Ra's coming off 119 receptions and 1,500 yards, and I don't even think he played all the games.
I know, but he's not as explosive. AJ Brown has a different level to him in terms of an athletic explosiveness on the field. That's always been Amon-Ra's weakness.
And see, I find it the other way, where it's Amon-Ra to me looks like the more explosive athletic player, but the physicality of AJ Brown and his tight window catching, the ability to catch the ball in traffic, I think supersedes Amon-Ra's.
Much faster.
Is he?
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Dude,
I'm looking up their 40s.
He's a true X. Amon-Ra's kind of more of a Z slot.
That's fair.
I don't know, man. So, what this motherfucker run for his 40? A 4.49 for AJ Brown. What was Amon-Ra? I'm looking it up right now. 4.59 for both of them. 4.49, sorry, and 4.59. So
okay, I'm wrong on the 40 time, but
No,
I just
AJ
see-
Brown's technically faster. He's faster by 0.1 second.
Oh, he is. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Fucking,
I don't know, man,
that's the eye test right there. My eyes see that 0.01, baby.
I think
I'm
they're
just-
both equally as good. Not equally as good. I would take AJ Brown over Amon-Ra. I think if I'm building my team, but I think in the systems that they're actually in right now, I think that they fit their systems. Their systems, at least in the passing game, are built around them. They are true number one wide receivers, and that's
I
just
agree
kind of
with
where
that.
that money's coming from.
I don't know if
Looks
I
like-
agree that Amon-Ra's a true.
Looks like Eminem
true
is on the stage right now to call the Bears pick right now.
No,
We're
this
on a-
is the
Wow.
intro. They're not even
Oh,
on
okay.
the clock yet. I don't.
Yeah, Eminem's calling the Bears pick. He's a huge Chicago rapper.
I was gonna
bro.
say he's got a Lions jersey on.
I was
but-
like, you're like, he's calling the Bears pick with a Lions sweatshirt on.
Yeah, dude, Eminem's out there to tell us all about Detroit deep dish pizza. Like, what's going on?
Oh,
Big fan.
fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Here he
Large
goes. Come
fan.
say hi.
So here's the shenanigans. Roger Goodell with his hands again. We're gonna pick Caleb Williams at number 1 again.
Oh man, I'm so
Well, we do have a
nervous,
couple
boys.
of,
I'm
We get a
extremely
couple of
nervous.
people watching our stream on Facebook. So to those guys, thanks for joining us. We'll definitely
Whoever
be
it is, thank you. We appreciate the pity.
I wouldn't call it pity. They're here. They're here to listen to us.
Can you define pity in a sentence for me?
Nope, sure can't. IR stupid.
Wow.
IR cover draft.
Has he gone
What
first
is
yet, bro?
in
I was
Hutchinson
told,
wearing?
I
What
was
is he
told
wearing?
this
What the fuck
started
is that?
9 minutes ago.
Yeah, right. It'll start
What
in
is
10
it?
more minutes.
I'm sure the
Hey,
first
so you
pick
guys
is
been
like
apple,
bro.
4:30 or
Summons,
something like
man.
that. So,
Was it Aiden Hutchinson?
oh hey, Melissa was just watching us.
Hey,
Dude, Amon-Ra is such a hype man. He just started a chant for his own boy.
Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra.
Ra.
Dude, he's got the coolest name, bro. It's like he's the sun god.
Sun
Getting
God,
paid
dude.
for show.
Sun god.
Man, dude, these guys
Yeah.
are fired up for picking 29th.
Well, I mean, yeah, playoff exits will do that to you.
If Dan, what is it? Dan Campbell, who's their coach, not Dan Quinn, right? I always get the two confused.
Definitely Dan Campbell.
Okay, thank you.
Barry,
So if I was,
Barry.
he's got that Campbell's chicken noodle soup going every day. You know what I'm saying? He's just hyped up. His immune system's fucking healthy. We got our boy drinking a twisted tea lemonade or something over here. Peach schnapps or something. I don't know. Wine cooler from
It's just
BJ's
fruit
restaurant.
punch. That's what it is.
Just fruit punch.
No free ads.
You know what's
I put
crazy is
syrup
that
in my horchata.
you just want to know what's crazy is that they've got all these players and stuff from Detroit, like that are up here, like hyping up the draft because it's in Detroit. But in reality, they barely beat out Washington D.C. for hosting the draft this year. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. While we're waiting, by the way, for this thing to kick off, who do you guys outside of the quarterbacks, like if you're drafting, who do you think's going to be that diamond in the rough guy? Like that guy kind of gets overlooked, drops a little bit because of the hype of these
In the
receivers and these
first,
quarterbacks.
or
Yeah, just somebody that we're going to be surprised, like gets picked maybe middle of the first.
I think Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be could be a top 5 wide receiver, like at some point in his career. And I think
That's
people are going to
fair.
be shocked that he wasn't higher.
Yeah.
And see, because some of these teams could surprise us and maybe trade down if they don't get that quarterback or receiver that they want, and then that'll shift, kind of how other teams
I was
pick
going to
because
say,
right? And so like it wouldn't surprise me to see like a Dallas Turner or a Brock Bowers slip a little bit later and go to a team
Brock
that's actually
Bowers
more
is definitely slipping.
well because it's like
I think
if I'm Denver, do I draft another tight end?
Right. Dude,
So it's like-
they need to get some weapons for Zach Wilson.
And that's what I'm saying. And then inversely though, if I'm sitting here, right, and say like if I'm like the Cardinals, right, I could probably get MHJ at 6 or 7. I might trade down and try to get a second round pick or something, right? Like, and so it's going to be interesting because in that shifting, based on how these, aggressive these owners are, these GMs are in their pursuit of the player that they want, somebody's going to fall to a team in a better situation than maybe they anticipated. And that's kind of my question. So for me, like maybe it's a Dallas Turner, a Brock Bowers, I could see Joe Alt, even though he's that number 1 rated
Dude,
OT,
people been
falling too
projecting
late.
him going like 11, 12, and my jaw's on the fucking floor.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. That would be a surprise if he went past like 6, 7, right?
He
like,
should not be getting past. 6, 7 is the perfect line right there.
Yeah,
he's just such a slam dunk.
We're living in a world where he could, right?
This is a crazy world.
So the guy for me,
this world.
I think the guy for me that I've kind of been watching throughout the draft process is a wide receiver, Jacob Cowing out of Arizona.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly right. He's had multiple
the first round.
I don't. He could sneak into the upper, depending on how many wide receivers go. I could see him going in like the end of the first round, and there's 28 to 31. He's had a couple of 1,000-yard back-to-back seasons in Arizona. He's got really good ball control. He's got route running ability. He just creates separation. It was just something that I've kind of noticed about him. So, if he doesn't go to it's kind of weird. We'll see how it shakes out and see what happens as far as the offensive lineman class and that kind of stuff in the first round. But
it's
for someone looking for a receiver
class too,
so good.
Class. So
yeah,
I think a lot of guys are going to slip today in terms of wide receivers. There's just so many guys. Not all of them are just going to go.
I can't pronounce the dude's name, but Yale has an offensive tackle, Kieran something. I forget his last name. He's a 325-pound guy. He's looking like he could be a household name in the future. Just watching some tape from him in Yale. He's one of those offensive tackle guys that I had a second round grade on, honestly, maybe even like late second round. But he could potentially be higher up on people's draft boards than I'm seeing. So.
Well, that's like the opposite of the question, which, is kind of going to be my next question. Who's going to reach and pick, a Cooper DeJean, a Kool-Aid McKinstry, an Austin Mims? Who's going to reach?
I actually think Cooper DeJean is a pretty good player.
No, I know. I just feel like, once again, all the hype with the receivers, all the hype with the offensive line, all the hype with the quarterbacks. Yeah. That's somebody you could wait to pick or somebody that could slip a little too far. Imagine he ends up on the Packers. That's crazy, bro. They're scary defensively. They're young offensively, and they're going to be around for a minute, bro. And they get another value contract like that. Oof.
The problem with a lot of these teams is especially with Brock Bowers, where's the need for it? Did you value a tight end so far up the line that you're going to sacrifice on another position? Like a skill, like a huge skill position, like a cornerback or something like that, or one of these offensive linemen if they're there. How are you going to choose between the two of them? Is a real question. So it's. I'm curious to see where all that goes. But we'll see. So,
Chase, we will.
Chase, I know you don't like Washington, but have you looked at Roger Garten at all?
Say that again.
Have you looked into a tape for a guy named Roger Rosengarten?
Bro, what are you doing day 3 research?
That's what I'm saying. We're trying to talk about round 1 right now.
This guy might. I'm saying high 2.
To who? Give me to who?
Okay, hold on. Time out. He has never allowed a sack in his whole college career.
Actually, this is a kid out of Washington. Sorry, my bad.
Yes,
he could sneak into the first.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Here's the problem with that, though. I got Joe Alt ahead of him. I got Fashanu ahead of him. I got Mims ahead of him. Latham ahead of him. Fuaga ahead of him.
How is this competition,
ahead of him,
bro?
Morgan ahead of him. He's the 8th best, 9th best guy.
Well, and that's kind of
I don't
what
think
I'm
he's going
asking.
today.
So if he's never let up a sack, how good's the competition of the rushers coming at him, the D linemen and the linebackers? What was their strength of schedule?
Leia Latu
it's Washington.
UCLA.
They played at the highest of highest competition.
No, but they're not. Dude, there's not. He's making a great point. The Pac-12 has very weak pass rushers. The only notable one that's coming out of the draft this year is really Leia Latu.
How did Washington do on the biggest stage?
How did what?
How did Washington do in the college football playoffs?
Very
Remember
good.
when they got exposed in that first half? Before fucking Michael Penix. They clamped down and fucking protected him in the second half and made a comeback, but they didn't win that game.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Dude, they lost to Michigan, 34 to fucking 13, bro.
Yeah, but okay, so you're gonna sit here and tell me Texas, when one of the teams that they beat, right? They have no pass rushers that are gonna go top 5
but
in their
that's, like,
position.
That
They
was
don't have
what
any
in the
edges that are going top 5 in their position.
that was the semifinal. So like
And that's
like
what he would be matching up against.
yeah, I don't know, because like if you look at who they're playing, bro, in like the actual regular season, bro, it's like Northwestern, Rutgers, fucking Iowa, Indiana, UCLA, Weber State, bro, Weber State, Eastern Michigan, like
1 sec. I'm gonna pull up.
five elite pass rushers from
I'm
those
gonna pull
10
up his.
teams.
I'm gonna pull up his UCLA. Let's see how he matches up against Latu and Garrett.
And I don't know the answer to these questions. I'm just asking the questions. I'm trying to
hey, the
poke
Bears
holes
pick is in. Here it goes.
Oh,
Please
I
don't
wonder.
be Caleb Williams. Please don't be Caleb Williams. I'm hoping they fuck it up.
I'm watching Roger Rosengarten right now. Just let Latu bust right through him.
I got the draft tracker.
2 losses.
Wait, am I seeing this right?
What?
It says pick is in,
Yep.
and the
What
Commanders
if it
are
was
on the
Drake
clock.
May?
Oh, here he comes. Roger Goodell back in it, guys.
Big shocker here.
Big shocker.
Roger
Yeah.
Goodell's at this?
Caleb Williams.
This must be a big event.
All right, Washington on the clock, boys.
Also, whoever said it'll start in 10 minutes, good call.
Yeah.
Good call. It was 10 on the head.
You're welcome. That's me.
Was it?
Yep.
Is it
That's
Time out,
quite
Ice Man.
that's quite the drip. I don't even know what you call that.
I think yeah, okay. Commanders, who are they going with? Jaden Daniels and the Louis Vuitton tie and loafers?
Well, what is that draft? Jesus, that outfit's terrible. The Commanders kind of
It's
are
bad.
curious. They're a curious one here, right? I was pretty critical of the Commanders the whole time. Them having some winning culture issues and stuff like that, bringing in a coach who hasn't proven himself in the NFL over Eric Bieniemy. Trading away a lot of their defensive pieces, getting rid of a lot of their offensive pieces as well. It's either the start of a rebuild or it's a cultural issue or like a culture of a losing culture being built there. I don't know. I think potentially we see them taking a quarterback, but I could also see them taking.
Oh, they're taking. I think they're gonna just RG3 all over again.
You think so?
Jaden Daniels.
I think the history loves to repeat itself. Is what I think.
Yeah.
I think,
and the Commanders love to torture that city, dude.
On
Love to
God,
torture
bro.
them.
Change
Yeah.
their name from the sickest thing ever to the Commanders.
I know. Now
The
we can call
football
them
team
the
was
commies.
the perfect name, bro. Football team
Literally
was such a
Did
good
you
name.
hear, dude? Just little side note: the new Utah hockey team name. One of the names is the Hockey Club, and I really hope it's the Utah Hockey Club. That'd be fucking
terrible.
sick.
You realize
God
that
awful.
the hockey club is THC?
We cannot offend anybody. You are now just the football team, or the hockey team, or the hockey club.
One up top hockey, something stocky and the
Dude.
choppy.
The other names are actually pretty sick, but I just thought the Hockey Club was awesome because of football team.
I think they should
God.
change their name to the Wheel Snipe Sellies.
Dude, next time you're gonna get
Manifest
next we're
it.
gonna see it's gonna be like the Liverpool soccer hooligans, dude. Like it's not even gonna be a
The
good
London
name.
Silly Nannies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the London Silly Nannies.
Dude, man, can we just make a quick note too? Bill Belichick looking a rough offseason for my dog.
It doesn't actually look that rough, dude. It looks like, for his age, it looks like he kind
I
of
feel
went and got a
like-
skin routine done.
I know, but like, go look at a picture from him last year or something. He
Yeah,
looks
he's
rough.
getting old. He's an old man.
The fact the Commanders haven't dropped their pick yet is kind of surprising. I feel like something's going
I think
on.
they're trying to listen.
I think they're getting offers up the actual Washington
think,
football hole.
Do you think that they would take a trade and let? See, I have this feeling that Minnesota is desperate on the phone because I don't think New England's willing to trade. I think Minnesota's
If
trying to pry this pick
Minnesota
from them.
if Minnesota does what I think
Chase.
they're gonna do,
Christian's clowning
They're-
on you.
essentially
Okay.
alienating our boy JJ Frankie JJ. Like we can't have JD to JJ. It just doesn't work like that. Like I feel like a rookie quarterback with a receiver at the level of Justin Jefferson's a mistake because how many years are you going to waste letting this guy develop, right?
Right. That's
That
true.
seems to be the need and the want in that organization, and the pressure just seems to be coming only intrinsically. I don't think anybody's standing outside. Obviously, they need a quarterback, but I feel like the value of their pick could get them a veteran, a different guy that could run the offense. Like, I don't know.
They're going to trade straight across the board for Aaron Rodgers.
I'm telling you, something's coming in right now.
I mean, there's no better landing spot for a rookie quarterback than Minnesota. So whoever goes there is going to have.
I have the sleeper feeling that Minnesota's not even going to go for a quarterback. I think they're going to let Sam just run it.
Oh, they're desperate, dude. Have you been listening to the?
I mean,
old
they're
rumors?
going to get a quarterback, but it's going to be Sam's year. Dude, watch Sam Darnold come out
Who was
swinging. I'm telling you.
Wait, no.
You're in the Sam Darnold is good camp.
Who was the guy that
I'm
they
not saying
had
that.
backing up
He's
Kirk
been-
that got injured on like the first drive? He was having a
Jared
hell of
Hall.
a drive. Yeah,
No.
I feel like
Or Nick Mullins.
no, you're right. It was Jared Hall.
Jaron Hall.
It was the younger of the two.
Jaron Hall, yeah.
Utah State, right?
Yeah, I feel like he looked
Yep.
pretty good doing it. Like maybe give him a chance. I hope he's competing for the starting job.
Yeah. Or BYU, my bad.
Yeah,
Wrong,
Whatever it is,
wrong
bro.
navy and white Utah school.
Something's going down, bro. I'm gonna get on the Twitter sphere and see what they know.
Also, if you guys aren't following the live stream, YouTube, if you're not following the live stream on Facebook, Christian and Coco are in there. They are flaming
Nice.
both of you.
Okay.
Dude,
For
both
what?
them boys can lick the inner part of my
I was going to
thighs.
say, it's
Uh,
called noise.
Christian's direct saying to you, Chase, was, "Because tonight will be the night that I fall for you."
That's
and then
not
instead-
roasting. Bro. What
That's not
definition?
roasting, dude.
He said, "Ha ha ha, that hair, Chase."
Thanks, dude.
Ha ha ha! That hair chase.
I just had to
Carter's
throw
just
that one
trying
out
to
there.
reap division and sow it between the two of you. He likes drama.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Something's
Back to
going down.
football, though. I mean, I am kind of curious what's taking them so long in this one. In a sense that maybe are they going? Do you think they're going back and forth on quarterbacks right now, or do you think they're taking a
They're
trade?
either
Like,
Dude, they're
debating
taking a
and-
quarterback. They're just listening to see if they can squeeze someone.
Oh, hey, the pick's in. The pick is in.
It's going to be Jaden Daniels. Or my world's going to come crashing down right now.
Something crazy, bro.
also,
Why'd it take so long?
I just listened to Bill Belichick just
There's no
Bill
N
Belichick
in
was-
his name.
Bill Belichick was just flaming Caleb Williams. It was literally like poor decision here, poor decision here, poor decision here, poor decision here. And I
He's
was like,
paid
man,
to do that, bro.
No, I get
Billy
that.
B
but
is a professional hater.
It's like you're talking about the number one overall pick, and he's just poor decision.
Yeah, I
poor
mean,
decision,
you
poor
could go into
decision.
any guy's tape, though, and be like, poor decision here, poor decision there, good play here, good play there. That's why people think Michael Penix is going to be a good quarterback.
Prove it.
Did you see the letter that Michael Penix sent to the NFL owners, where he's like, "Hey, I think I'm going to be a good quarterback because I have been through the injury and the adversity, and I've handled it. A lot of these people coming out of the draft haven't had to deal with that injury
Confirm
and
Jaden
adversity."
Daniels. Confirm Jaden Daniels.
It is.
I'm pretty damn sure, brother. I got the Draft Network tweeting it a minute ago.
Why
Thank
don't
God.
you wait until the pick is in, bro? Come on,
Because it already says that the pick is in.
that's fair.
Why don't you wait until the
I'm
pick's
really
out?
nervous right now. I need to know it's Jaden Daniels and not Drake
So-
May.
For those of you joining us now, Chase
Oh,
is
here it is. Here it is.
Chase is super nervous because if it's Drake May, he is going to have a bad time as a Patriots fan.
Yes, let's go!
And he pisses
I
off.
bark.
told
Got the
you
dogs
it was Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, that's a risk.
All right. Let's stop
I
fucking
mean-
this up now, boys.
I-
Let's fuck this up.
I mean, you got
And with the
reigning
third
Heisman Trophy
overall
winner.
pick, the New England Patriots draft the rights to Tom Brady's discography for his recent mixtape, Lost in Giselle.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Coco, enjoy that pint for me, bud.
Hey, Coco, why don't you enjoy 2 pints for me?
So it's a pretty crazy pick here. I think it's kind of risky. Jaden Daniels obviously coming out of LSU, Heisman Trophy winner. Definitely has the
I'm
legs.
sorry, what'd you call him?
Huh?
What'd you call him?
Jaden.
Is there a
Daniels.
T or is that a D?
Jaden Daniels?
There we go.
Hey, is
I'm
there
just
a
saying, you've been fucking.
is
we
there
got
a
Bill
T or a
Belichick.
D in your ass right now? Because you're really being a McCastle.
Sir, you're gonna get us kicked off Facebook live stream for that homophobia.
That's okay. It's not homophobia unless you don't like it.
Pause.
No Diddy.
Yes.
No Diddy. No, Jaden Daniels is
We're
an
gonna have to
interesting
release
pick,
him
though, because he is very raw. I mean, obviously he's got the skill set. He's a little bit older in Chase's mind. That's what makes him not a Patriot. There's some things there that he's going to have to work on as well. I think getting better at reading. After his second read, I kind of noticed he just drops and runs. There is no third or fourth progression there. But I don't know.
How many
I don't
times
know. I
against
think he's pretty
elite
good in his
competition?
progressions. I think he just doesn't have as much room to grow. And we're not on his Patriots aren't on his schedule, so
I haven't seen the deep ball a lot from him either, though. Like if you look at LSU too, they throw a lot of slants. They throw a lot of 5 outs and 10 outs, and
he had better stats his last season than Joe Burrow's best season. So I mean, I'm not really worried.
It's literally
about
the greatest season in LSU history.
Yeah,
if not college football.
Let's see how it transitions. I mean, he's 6'4", 210 pounds. I mean, he's a big dude. He's built for the NFL already. So
I guess there's some concerns about, his physicality. I think there was one NFL GM that called him thick around the midsection. No Diddy.
Well, that's not a bad thing. Thick legs.
I mean, he's proven to be a very durable player. Don't quote me on this. I only think he's missed one, if not any, game in his career. All 5 seasons he's played. If he started, he's played.
Yeah, no. And I mean, it is a different
game. But at the NFL level, he's going to be getting hit by a lot bigger guys. And he wasn't playing at the SEC for that entire time. He was playing at the SEC when he was 23, fifth-year senior with a shitload of experience and a fucking killer fucking offense around him. So we'll see how it is. I think Washington's a good place because he's going to have weapons with Jahan and Terry right off the bat.
Right.
O-line needs work. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that's that hit right there, like they're watching on McAfee. That's the kind of shit. Like if you get hit by a guy in the NFL, it's going to leave a mark a lot worse than.
I feel like his mobility, it's kind of like
creamed.
If he's able to develop that mobility and use his athleticism while effectively throwing the ball, that's where the new NFL is. It's not necessarily that you utilize it to run like a Lamar Jackson per se. But it's the mobility like a Patrick Mahomes, where it's like you can be sneakily athletic, get some different arm angles off, and make throws that other guys can't, extending plays. And so if he's able to do that over time, I don't expect it his first year, but that's going to be the ceiling for this guy. And I think it's a good pick because he gives them a dimension that they didn't have with Sam Howell. Again, it's a decent football team around him. You got good running backs. It's more of an offensive line question, and I don't know where their next pick comes in.
Yeah,
I don't think they pick again until the second round. So
I can tell you. I just had it pulled up.
Well, if it's JJ McCarthy, guys, I'm going to be out of here. Just letting you know.
You're just going to leave?
I was going to say, pick's in. We don't know who, but the pick is in.
Yeah, Washington doesn't pick again unless they trade out.
You're praying to Satan, right? You're talking about the Patriots. Make sure it goes down, not up.
I'm praying for Drake May right now.
To Satan, though.
Anybody.
So I am curious to see.
I'm a free agent right now. I'll sign with whatever God's listening and answers, bro.
Wild Decision signs a 4-year, $28 million deal with Purgatory.
$20 million guaranteed, baby.
Sells both his left and right testicle for Drake May.
It's called
a vasectomy. Gotta take it to that place.
Why not? No, it's just to kind of finish off with Washington. I am kind of curious to see if they move back up to try and get an offensive lineman. That the reason Sam Howell didn't work there is because he got sacked more than anybody else in the NFL. That was like you saw a lot of regression the more and more he got hit. So it is very curious to see what they're going to do to protect Jaden Daniels.
Drake May,
we got Drake, baby.
And Drake May going to the Patriots. That's huge.
April showers bring Drake May
draft.
Flowers.
Do you think
April
I'm just saying that to cope? I'm not. Go back all the way, I think, to our very first episode when I talked about quarterbacks. I'm a very happy man right now.
Well,
Yeah,
he was the third best, and the Patriots were picking at third.
He's a project, but I love him.
Everybody's a project.
Lot of the tools and stuff that people are looking for. Now that's the third quarterback off the board, so we'll see kind of what goes next. But it's going to come into questions again about his weapons, his offensive line. Is Mayo going to be bringing the right people to, develop this young guy as a defensive-minded head coach? Are they going to get him the tools he needs to succeed? He definitely has the arm talent. He's got the legs. His tape kind of reminded me a little bit of Josh Allen. And Chase is going to hate to hear that because he's not a Josh fan. But
I'm not a Josh fan, but I respect his game.
You can't deny the skill set that Josh has. I see a lot of it in this kid coming up in his $200 suit. So
I see him like a Josh Allen light, but more Justin Herbert from the waist up. And he's got a lot of footwork. And what I mean by Josh Allen is all the negatives when Josh Allen was coming out of college. Footwork. It's the biggest problem.
Footwork,
it's why he makes bad throws. He's got to keep his feet under him. So the good thing is a lot of coaches say that's the one thing QBs can improve, and that's what Josh did. So
yeah. We'll definitely
give him a few years.
I'm really interested to see if Arizona hangs on to this pick or if they go, like everybody says, Marvin this early. I just don't know, man. I feel like you can't draft a receiver with the 4th overall pick.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's really what the Cardinals need. Yeah, they do need offensive weapons, but
they got a lot of holes.
I don't see that being their biggest need. So they might drop back down a little bit lower in the draft here. You might see your first trade. You might see a little bit of that. If not, maybe Joe Alt coming off the board at 4.
I was gonna say pair Joe Alt, and did they get Darnell Wright, or what did they get? Who was the one they got last year? Was it Wright?
I think it was
Cardinals.
Darnell Wright.
The Cardinals were giving up 2.5 sacks a game last season with multiple mobile quarterbacks. I think the offensive line's the place to draft. Whether you draft down to get more picks, I just feel like that's the place.
Darnell Wright plays for the Bears,
record.
actually.
I got it wrong.
But it'll be curious to see what's going to happen here. They lost DJ Humphries, offensive lineman. They lost him. They added a left tackle in Jonah Williams, which is pretty big.
Paris Johnson. They got Paris Johnson last year. You pair Paris Johnson. That's who I was thinking of. With Joe Alt. That'd be a fucking disgusting tackle tandem right there.
Very true.
Disgusting.
They do they do have a need for wide receiver. I think they lost Rondale Moore, I believe, but he's not a number 1 in my opinion. So I don't know if they're missing too much. We'll see. I'd like to see them go offensive lineman here. What is this? Most sacks?
This is the most sacks, bro. Look how dismal the Giants were last year.
Yeah,
85,
Giants.
20 more than the next. But so this is kind of what I was trying to get at least in a sense. It's like you look here in the middle. I kind of think maybe if you're like middle of the pack and then this way, but especially if you're over here, you should be looking at the offensive line, like the Bears who drafted a quarterback, or the Commanders who drafted a quarterback. Where are the Patriots at? Are the Patriots that drafted a quarterback?
We need a tackle. Anybody but fucking Trent Brown next year.
And see, because I don't want to see one of those rookies looking like my boy CJ Stroud was looking right here. It's just I worry about the situations, man. It's not like these guys are going to come in and just be saviors to organizations. That's not how this shit works.
Not at all. And we talked about it just a minute ago with Washington, and you can see it in that stat right there. The second on that list of most sacks given up, completely derailed Sam Howell, who came out of the season looking really, really good in the first few games, and then just completely regressed as he got hit more and more and more and more, right? So you are going to see a lot of these younger quarterbacks have to make plays with their feet because obviously they're not investing in an O-line. The Bears do have that opportunity at 9 to go ahead and bring in an O-line for Caleb Williams, and that's who they need to bring in is an offensive lineman. But it's going to be very, 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 very I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen with it all. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. As much as I love Sam Howell, everybody knows I'm a big Howell band guy. Part of his play is a detriment to the sacks. He causes some of that. So I'm not saying that the Commanders' O-line's great. It's definitely fucking not. But that's one of Sam Howell's biggest problems is he causes a lot of his own problems. So
Right. Yeah, he gets a little bit.
I think
mobile.
Jaden Daniels is going to be a better fit in that. As much as I hate on Sammy Boy,
If I
think
see
Jaden Daniels is going to be a lot better player there.
if I can see Jaden Daniels get a little bit better at reading defenses, going through that third progression at least before he takes off, then yeah, he's going to have a little bit better. I mean, Sam did the same thing, right? Where he's reading his first two progressions, O-line collapses, and then he's on the run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for Jaden, but it's hard to not hit progression 1 or 2 when progression 1 is Malik Neighbors and progression 2 is Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, that's true.
Both first-round wide receivers.
Yeah, with crazy
Harrison,
get
Marvin
open
Harrison
ability.
Jr. to the Cardinals.
So far, no shakeups. Everything's going as
Everything's
the pros
chopped.
predicted it.
Yep,
It's
pretty
going to be
crazy to see him
interesting.
go.
Man,
I mean, I
I
guess you
think
put a
the
weapon.
Chargers are going to trade out of this pick.
I guess you get a weapon. You put a true number one out there and everything like that. So,
if I'm the
I guess there's
Niners, I
that,
want to
but-
trade the Chargers for this pick. Give me Justin Herbert in this pick. You can have both our receivers.
Whoa. Marvin Harrison Jr. will not be in Madden right now because he hasn't signed his NFL Players Association contract yet.
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting.
definitely nobody's going to go make him right away right now and get all his stats
No,
really
but he's like
close.
one of the only guys who have done that. Hasn't done it. It's
No, I
kinda
know.
Interesting.
Somebody
here's
will
another-
have him downloadable.
Here's going to be another chance to see an O lineman go, huh? Number 5.
Probably need
Yeah,
to take Joe Alt, but they also need a receiver so fucking bad now. I could see Malik or Rome going here. I think Malik would be a better fit, especially since you already got Mike on the outside. They still
what's
got Mike,
crazy is
right?
I still
Or
have.
did they get rid of
Rome-
Mike?
I have Rome over Malik, dude. Believe it or
I think they
not.
got rid of
Like,
Mike
They
too,
cut
bro.
Mike.
Yeah.
yeah, they got rid of
His
Keenan
contract
Allen and
was-
Mike
Yeah, I
Williams.
forgot
They
that.
got
Yeah.
That's what's
They need a
crazy
receiver.
to me, though. You cut a guy that's making like $6 million a year for the next 3 years. It's actually a very serviceable receiver outside of his injuries. You're not going to find
Mike?
that same value anywhere. Yeah,
Mike was making 20, almost 20.
was he?
Yeah, he was making like 18.5 or something like that.
Oh, maybe I saw it wrong. I thought it was 3 years for 18 total. Maybe it was 3 years at 18
it was
million a
18
year.
a year, I think.
Yeah, that changes that game.
Yeah.
Is that dead money for them? They just cut him, or are they able to save some of that because they cut him?
I don't. A lot of it was dead. I'm not exactly sure what the exact numbers were, but they ate a lot.
Damn.
So we'll see.
Alrighty.
That'd be crazy to see. Yeah, I mean, you look at offensive. It's another team where you need a weapon. You need an offensive lineman, man. That's top 5 teams so far have needed all of that.
Well, that's the
So-
thing. The other
so where
thing.
do you go? I mean, do you protect your franchise quarterback in Justin Herbert and you pay him millions and millions of dollars? Do you allow that to develop a run game for God, I can't even think of his name now. The coach. Oh man, why am I blanking on this?
Isn't it a different coach now?
Yeah, it's Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim Harbaugh proved that he can run
arrogant.
a running offense. I mean, that's what they did at Michigan. That's what the Niners did for a little bit there. And that all starts with an offensive line. So do you give Justin Herbert a weapon or do you give him protection here? So we're going to see what scheme that
Well, that's been the
that
question.
Harbaugh wants to go. we'll see what
That
happens.
has been the question. I think they might trade to Minnesota or somebody that wants to move up and grab that quarterback. But also, if you're the Giants sitting where you're at, you're going to probably do anything you can to avoid losing the next best quarterback because that's who they're probably hunting too.
I got this weird feeling the Giants aren't going to take JJ McCarthy.
I just feel like there's part of that race between, maybe the Giants and the Vikings to nab that quarterback, but the Giants might also just draft another receiver so Daniel Jones can't throw him the ball.
I think the Giants might be looking to get something like a Penix or a Nix at the back end of this rounder in round 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to trade back, obviously. They don't have another pick in the drafts or in the first round, so
Well, yeah, they could trade back or they could trade back in.
I could honestly see the Vikings trading back early first round for like a Penix. But I do see I don't even know if I see the Giants taking a quarterback, dude. They paid Danny Dimes. I mean,
I think they should.
I think they should take a
I
quarterback.
don't know if you should take JJ at 6. That's so high for a guy who has not done it.
Yeah, I mean, again, if
enough.
Yeah, he just
You calling him
he's
a
got all the
virgin?
tools.
Huh?
He's got all the
saying
tools.
he's a
He's got all the
virgin
tools.
at this?
Like,
Huh?
we've got
Are you
a
questioning
lot.
his
We've got
experience?
a lot more tape and a lot more reps on these other guys, and I feel a lot more comfortable with what these guys are.
And as a resident
JJ
Niners
McCarthy
fan,
could be Josh Rosen, I guess is how I feel.
yeah,
So
no,
it pains
he
me
could
to
be
say.
Trey Lance too. Like,
Yeah,
it's a guy
exactly.
that we don't really see. Here's all this hype, but I feel like for me, it's all the people that doubt him make me want to see him succeed. There's
I'm
just
not saying
that
I don't
dog
want
in
him
me.
to succeed.
That's fair.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you guys hate him.
That's what
I
he's saying.
just don't
These are
think
JJ
the
haters.
value is there at 6.
I bet if I really, really, really question this and push this, I can get you to admit that you hate Luka Doncic.
So here's my real question.
I think you mean we could get you to admit that.
Never. Never.
So if
That would
for
be
some reason we don't see a
highly
trade
racist.
in the next 2 picks, where's it coming from?
We don't
I'm
see
sorry,
a
what?
trade in the next 2 picks.
Yeah, where do you guys think it's coming from? Like,
Well, I wouldn't if I'm the Titans want to move from 7. I think the next trade we would see if we don't see it in on this pick would be maybe the Bears trading down a little bit since they already got their quarterback.
oh, no, I
But
think
I
they're
don't
going to
know,
take the
'cause-
best offensive lineman at 9, dude. They'd be stupid not to.
That's very possible. They might though. I mean, it just depends, man. Like if you have like Roma Dunze or Malik Neighbors, that falls to that spot, or if Joe Alt's available, correct. But they might go defense. They might go with like Byron Murphy. They might go with Dallas Turner.
Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
this thing's going all the way down to the end.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, these
they're
guys are taking their
fielding
time with
trade
the
calls.
pick.
That's what's happening.
I
No
think
shit.
the trade might be
You
coming
have
in
to.
right at the last second.
Here's the
have
thing too. Like looking at a couple of the teams up there, like if you're going to trade back behind the Broncos, you're going to lose out on one of those 2 quarterbacks we're talking about. Penix potentially going to the Broncos. They have by far the worst quarterback room in the whole NFL right now. You're losing out a quarterback if you drop below the Broncos. So I'm curious. I think my first trade might be in the Falcons area. They draft back, but even then, they might want an offensive lineman.
I think
might
they
wanna-
want Dallas Turner.
They might want defense. Yeah.
No, and that's what they're projecting. And that's the reason I brought it up because it's the Bears have a lot of holes to fill. It's not that they're a bad football team. It's just the reason you don't end up with the number 1 overall pick by being a good football team. That goes without saying, right? And then they have a 9 pick, and so it's like they really need to maximize these 2 picks because this is an opportunity that no other team gets this year. An opportunity that a team rarely gets in terms of NFL history. And so I don't know, man. I feel like you're reaching if you go DT, but
Chargers
you're also
stuck on. They did not
maybe
trade.
reach. The pick is in.
The pick is in.
This is a crazy.
Here it goes, dude. Joe Alt, watch.
I'm going to step away for 1 second. I really need water.
Oh, see, here it goes. No, maybe not. This is like the most anticipated pick ever, huh? Who do you guys think it is? Do you think they're staying the line like they're saying, or? I'm thinking potentially it's Rome, but I don't know.
Joe Alt. It should be Joe Alt here. We lose Pat?
What happened to Patty?
Joe Alt, let's go!
There it is. I
Jim
told you, man.
Harbaugh chalks it up.
Yep. You got to take wide receiver, or sorry, take offensive lineman.
Very smart there. Let's
you protect
Justin Herbert.
Protect your quarterback and get a run game going. And what does Joe Alt
Nobody
give
needs
you?
analysis on this guy. He's just fucking good. Dude. Great pick.
Joe Alt gives you both of them. So. Okay.
Yeah, no, Schefter's saying Joe Alt most likely. An offensive line is what he's saying coming in right now.
Okay.
If you just said that, I'm sorry, I'm coming right back off that water break. So yeah, that's gonna leave the Giants to either pick JJ or another O lineman or our second receiver already.
Yeah. Well, it's to a T, obviously.
Here it
First
comes.
5.
Oh, they went Joe Alt, baby.
Yep.
Wait, you're late. How late are
You're
you?
so
Yeah.
far behind.
Just came back. Sorry, I said that.
Oh,
We've all been saying it. God.
Hey, breaking news: the Chargers got Joe Alt, guys.
Oh man.
I know I'm the first
Joe
one to
Alt's
say
actually been a Charger for like the last 3 minutes, Patty.
this. Yeah, and I've been a Charger. Never.
You are a hard charger, aren't you, Patty?
I'm a charge harder. Ha.
I think this is one of the best picks of the day so far. Obviously, it's just so far the draft has been scripted, by the draft analysis and
I feel like mock draft
analyzers
1.0 is what's been happening. Like the mock draft that we all thought that was going to happen right at the beginning of the year is kind of what's going on right now, at least so far, or at the beginning of the mock draft season.
Now it's. We're still talking. Who do you think's? Who do you think?
It should be Malik Neighbors here, in my opinion. That's who I would take. He's the best wide receiver in this draft.
You want to give a weapon to Danny Dimes, dude?
I just want a weapon. Name a weapon on that team. They don't even have Saquon now.
Darius Slayton.
He's I
Darren
don't know.
Waller.
Darius Slayton is like the sidearm in your Call of Duty kit, where it's like it's cool if you pull it out and the guy's like almost half dead, but not super cool if he's full plated. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
Here,
I'm just a hater.
I'm going to shake this up. I'm going to tell you what the Giants are about to do.
Bro, Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, Isaiah McKenzie, Darius Slayton. If they draft a wide receiver, they are challenged.
None of those guys are elite.
Yeah, but they're all young.
And their quarterback's so good.
Danny Dimes has no protection.
No, I know. But like I'm saying, that all those guys have the propensity to be an explosive player in the NFL. They've shown that they have good catch radiuses. They're solid NFL players. I don't think you draft receiver here because of that.
I kind of agree with him. I honestly think they're going to go, and you guys are going to hate me when I say this, but I think they're going Brock Bowers, dude.
Honestly, I think they're probably going to go Roma Dunze. Like, I just smell Roma Dunze right now. Or Malik Neighbors.
Especially because Gable's a big character guy, and there's no better person in this draft probably than Roma Dunze.
I was going to say, Rome's got the height. Honestly. He's got the physical traits, the ability.
He's like literally probably the best human being. Like, he's just a great guy. So
he fits New York football. It would be a good move here, but I have the suspicion. I think we're about to see either a trade or Brock Bowers.
Picks in.
I could also see J.C. Latham here.
We got the pick in right now. I agree with that. Latham is O lineman, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just had to think. I can't remember what college at all. Bama.
He's a big dude.
Right?
Yeah. Latham. He's
skeet, bang, bang, motherfucker.
The pick is in.
Yeah. I said that a second ago, bro. You're so
I missed
late.
it.
No, I know. Got him.
Dude, we're ahead of the McAfee show. That's all that matters, so.
Yeah. No, I got this NFL.com/draft tracker/tracker/pick/5/1/2024. Anybody that's watching.
Bum, 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 bum. New York.
The anticipation is killing me.
I just want to give a shout out to all the friends out there who texted me about Drake May. Thank you.
I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's texted me any memes in the last week.
Really kept me going. Go ahead and give a shout out to. I got nothing. I got nothing on that one. Let's stretch.
Yeah. Malik Neighbors. What did I say, baby?
Malik Neighbors.
What did we say? What did we all agree on?
The best wide receiver in this draft.
That's a terrible pick for them, dude.
Do you really think he's better than MHJ?
Damn, he can play every position.
Every position.
Far more explosive.
And dude,
he can play linebacker.
You got to look at just like LSU receivers in general. LSU receivers.
How many shortstop
Ohio
does
State
LSU
receivers
have?
are the same thing, so you can't really do that.
No, what?
Ohio State.
What do you mean? What? Terry McLaurin?
Scary Terry? You're gonna put him on the same
Scary
level
Terry's
as
sick as hell, bro.
you're gonna
What
put
are
him
you
on the
talking about? Scary Terry's top 5 route runner in NFL.
Okay, but is he putting up the same numbers as these guys from LSU?
Dude, I'm tripping right now, dude. You are on. Get off the weed.
I'm trying to think of top
Dude,
5. I don't
Chris
know. Top 5.
Olave? What are we talking about?
Olave's sick. I
That's
don't know
what
if
I'm
he's
saying.
a top 5
Ohio
route
State and
runner.
LSU are like wide receiver university, 1A,
What?
1B.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas?
Congratulations, Malik Neighbors.
Who we think should be going here? Titans.
Everybody.
I think Titans trade back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Titans trade back at least.
I would like to see the Titans. Man, I think the Titans are gonna go with do J.C. Latham.
What's it say?
I think it would be their smartest pick.
What does it say?
Definitely should not be
You'll see.
drafting on a wide receiver here.
Well, if they do, good for them
What did it say,
because that worked out really well with Treylon Burks.
What did it
Is DeAndre Hopkins still a Titan?
What does it say? What does it say?
D-Hop still a Titan?
Diop is still a Titan.
Yeah, they're in a good spot then.
Yeah, they're good there. And they still got Traylon Burks, like you're saying.
Yeah, I just feel like he hasn't really gotten the opportunity. I wasn't trying to poop on him. It was just more so like I think he was injured a lot of the time and then just really had trouble
Mhm.
getting in rhythm with the 3 different quarterbacks that they
I
tried
think-
to employ.
I think letting him and Calvin Ridley rotating in and out of the Z and the Y is also going to let him be a little more comfortable.
No.
Is that where Calvin Ridley ended up? I should really pay attention to these things. Calvin Ridley. Was it? He was on what? The Jaguars last year, though? Or am I just tripping? Yeah, okay, he was a Jaguar. So he's a new Titan. Did my shit freeze?
Nope.
Parker's just over here muted talking to a ghost.
Yes, I'm muted and I'm talking to Melissa. We're talking about dinner. I'm listening though, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Titans still on the clock. Maybe they're fielding some trade calls from maybe a
think they
Minnesota
might be.
Vikings team.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they're fielding a trade call or two from a Denver Broncos team.
You think the Broncos are going to... I think the Broncos think they have their guy. I'm not saying they have him. I think they have him. Long track record of being wrong about it. Makes a lot of sense.
Think that I think that you know that you think that I think about things that we think about, but at the same time, I don't know if you're saying what I'm saying because we're both hearing different things.
I don't think that the Broncos are going to take a QB. I just don't think they're going to do it.
Yeah, the last time that they picked a QB out of the abyss, he came by, said, Broncos country, let's ride, and a couple $100 million later in a clash with an old guy named Sean Payton.
Dude, it's a bad track record. Paxton Lynch before that. Drew Lock before that. Paxton Lynch before that.
Who are the other guys? Didn't they start a wide receiver at quarterback at one point? They've just had historically bad luck since they stole Peyton Manning's shoulder.
And Peyton Manning wasn't even good when he was there, except for that one season.
In.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know who, but the pick is in.
I think
Back
it could
just
be
in time for the
Fashanu here,
pick, baby.
too.
Let's go.
I think maybe they go J.C. Latham, but maybe it's somebody that we aren't considered. Best available player on the board is
Or maybe, I mean, it could be any of these tackles. A lot these top like 3.
Hey man, you just gotta protect the mayonnaise and the coffee. That's all you gotta do here, okay? Give him some weapons. I think this might be actually a first defensive player coming off the board right now.
It's very possible. Watch him go like Dallas Turner. That'd be crazy. That'd be hype. Byron Murphy the second, though, is more likely if they're going defense. But I could also see him go with good old J.C. Latham.
Could go Dallas Turner.
It could be any of those guys, bro.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Dallas Turner or Jared Verse. I think
I'm
they're
just
going
going
edge.
Nah. Do they need an edge rusher? I feel like they're kind of stout. Who doesn't need an edge rusher? What am I saying?
Man,
The Niners.
I'm
wait,
actually
they still
surprised
do.
Neighbors went 6 just because I thought he was going to slide. I thought he was going to, like, there was a lot of character stuff, a lot of smoke going on this last week.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to drop out of the top 10. To be honest with you,
Me too. I thought he was going to end up with the Jets, and I was going to be fucking hating my life. So
give Rodgers a
I'm happy
weapon.
about the Giants, dude.
I think you could see. Yeah, I don't know. I could see them taking Rome. Not the. I see the Jets taking Rome. Sorry. If they don't pair Caleb Williams with him, which would be beast, dude.
The
You guys say the pick was in?
pick is
Been
in. I
in
just
for a
don't know
bit.
yet. Yeah.
It's got to be.
Latham.
Latham?
Yep.
Who called it?
You called it.
You're taking a line.
We'll take that. We'll take that. I
J.C.
felt like that
Latham.
was. Yeah.
This is a good call.
Yeah, I mean they're protecting the young investment. I mean that's been my theme this whole draft. So, where do you guys think the
He's more of a right
Falcons?
tackle, though.
Where do you guys think the
Titans
Falcons
gave
go
up
now?
64 sacks last year. I feel like that's the best pick that they could have possibly made.
Especially when you got a quarterback who wants to drop a shoulder. You need to
Hell
keep some
yeah.
clean pockets, dude.
Bro.
Yeah,
But wait, we got Josh Allen at home.
and Latham.
Dude, that's the best name for Will Levis. We have Josh Allen at home.
He's a bargain. He's a Dollar General Josh Allen, bro. You got Field General Josh Allen, Dollar General Josh Allen, and fucking CTE General Josh Allen.
Oh my god. That's good.
Brain injuries are not something we should laugh about, guys.
Dude, we need to get a meme maker. We need a
I
meme
am
maker.
a meme maker.
Like, we need one that we can just, like, say things to and they just make it. Like, on site.
Yeah, if we could figure out the AI technology behind that and charge like 50 cents a meme, I feel like we could make a few $1 million this
Well,
month.
I was just thinking,
Sure
we
you
come up
could.
with some great memes. We could market the shit out of this podcast so
Some
fast.
people make
if we could
millions.
actually make them.
Other people make memes. I'm on that money routine. I don't
Well,
wanna
they still
smoke
haven't
more
posted
cream.
Latham on ESPN.
Yeah, I don't see it coming up on the NFL thing either. Maybe we're all wrong.
I mean, if we're wrong, then Pat McAfee's wrong because he's put it out there. Belichick's doing what he's getting paid to do right now, which is just roast every single draft pick.
No, dude, he's glazing. It's an Alabama player who's glazing him right now.
He's now glazing this guy, but every
Yeah.
other pick, he's fucking just completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, he said Drake May was his lowest rated day one quarterback.
Wow.
So I think we're in a good place because he's been pretty bad at drafting.
Him talking about Williams and then Jaden, I was just sitting there like, you got to be kidding me. This guy is literally just roasting the top two talents.
What's
Two
funny
talents
is
in the
Jaden was
NFL
his
draft.
#1 overall player in this draft.
Right, and
The
he was
man
roasting
likes
him. He's
Mac
like,
Jones, okay? Take everything with 2 grains of salt and a grain of pepper.
I think now that history's kind of come out, I think that the Crafts liked Mac Jones.
I think that crafts are about as cheesy as macaroni. And yeah, I don't like
Sell the
how
team.
that whole saga ended. While we're on the subject,
Yeah.
I just feel like that's so unprofessional, dude. NFL owners, out of all the other owners, are allowed to do and say the most ridiculous shit. Like, every year there's a different owner getting a DUI or getting caught popping some fucking prescription pills, saying some crazy stuff. And it's like, bro, these guys legitimately are no better than plantation owners sometimes. It's ridiculous. I can't stand these motherfuckers.
They're just as bad as the players.
well, I mean, it's crazy, right? So, like, if you
Some
look
of
at
the
why,
players, I'd say on average, the players are much more respectful and
no,
better
I just
behaved.
mean like it.
And more
I guess, like,
athletic and
we
more
penalize
valuable to the
players,
fucking
but
game.
at these fucking guys going out here doing whatever the fuck they damn well please.
Well, if you look at why Gruden got fired, like those emails about racism and all that stuff and everything, those were 2 NFL owners. Like there were multiple NFL owners in those emails, and you don't see a single one of them get named. You just see John Gruden getting flamed. See you later, dude. Get out of here. And
Yeah, I'm kind of with that.
it's crazy because I think that
Hey, Falcons pick is in.
is it already?
Dallas Turner. They wanted Dallas Turner quick. Unless it could be Roma Dunze here. Actually, I got a weird feeling about it.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't
Kirk
think
might
so,
be
man. Their
like
defense,
Drake
they need it.
London, not the one I want.
They got to address their defense, man. Unfortunately, like they use the offseason to address
I
their.
agree. I'm just saying, I'm feeling it in the air. This is just the magic,
You ready to hear my hot take? Because it's the Falcons, they're gonna get Brock Bowers to pair with Kyle Pitts.
That's fair.
Does that mean that one of Brock Bowers or Kyle Pitts is going to become Aaron Hernandez and one of them is going to become Gronk?
When did you develop telepathy?
I just think that's what happens when you put 2 elite
I just think
tight ends together.
it's a sociopath move to wear a single digit as a tight end. Kyle Pitts kills people.
That's a good point. Brock Bowers also wears single digits in college, I believe.
They both kill people.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to
I think Gronk
interrogate
hasn't
Brock
killed a man.
Bowers.
I'm really curious to see where these guys go right here.
Through binge drinking, definitely.
They just couldn't keep up, bro. We crushed 77 Coors Lights.
We duct taped him to the wall and eventually he just stopped talking, dude.
I'm gonna call it. I think they're going Tyrion Arnold here, dude.
Whoa. Tyrion.
Yeah.
Want to try that again?
What is it? How do they pronounce that, huh?
Tyrion.
Tyrion, yeah.
I'm
Tyrion
sorry.
is the short dude in
Tyrion, dude. Tyrion.
Game of Thrones, dude.
If they draft fucking Terry on 13 picks of a ADP, I will shit a purple Twinkie right now, and I will eat it.
On live right now.
100%.
Did you guys watch his combine?
I ate a
like
whole
that?
pizza in 11 minutes earlier today.
Dude, I was gonna say I don't doubt shit.
Everybody's like, "You never eat," and I'm like, "You guys don't know the struggle. I just poop a lot.
You just
A
chug
lot of
pizza.
shit comes out of my mouth."
Both ways.
100,
It's a
100.
two-way highway, baby.
100, 100, 100. Sometimes I be Q-tipping some shit out my ears. You heard?
Dude, some of these picks, the pick is ends, just takes are
I
so
don't-
fucking long.
I don't get why they're doing that.
It's to build anticipation.
I could see them going with
We've been
Mitchell.
anticipating. I'm anticipated.
I think they're definitely going cornerback here, guys. Though I'm thinking maybe Quinion Mitchell from Toledo.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I think
gonna
they're
be
gonna
Dallas.
go Olu Fashanu.
I could see that.
He's the next best offensive, tackle. I feel like the Falcons. I'm gonna go back to my favorite little screen here.
Is
The Falcons only gave up 40
is
sacks
Schefter
last
ahead of the
year.
game today, or is he being a good boy and not saying shit?
I think he's not saying anything, but I guarantee he's sitting back just smiling like, my job is done
He's like,
for
oh, I
2
knew.
days.
Yeah, every time.
I think, honestly, they're going Roma Dunze here. Another weapon is a good thing for them. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Roma Dunze. That starts to sound really good, especially with Tyler Algier.
You're forgetting Bijan Robinson. Fucking.
You saved the best for last, homie.
have
Desmond
it.
Ritter.
They have a decent offensive
Desmond
line, believe it or
Ritter.
not.
Offensive weapon.
No, Desmond Ritter's not on that team.
Time out. While we're
It's Kirk
talking about the
Cousins.
Falcons picking, isn't there going to be something to come out of this tampering with Kirk?
Yes, they're losing
Yeah,
picks. I'm not
they're gonna lose a
exactly
couple
sure.
picks.
It
So
might
why
be
are
for
they
next
picking
year.
right now?
No, it
This
might
would
be
be
for
hella
next
fun.
year.
That's crazy that it
They're not
doesn't
going to lose their
affect this
first
year.
round pick. That's the
Yeah, and
thing.
they
That's
might be.
crazy.
They
It'll be
might
like
decide
it'll
on
be like a
picks
second
tomorrow.
or a third, maybe at most. Maybe if
That's wild.
Usually it's
Yeah,
like-
second or third would be pretty high. I'm probably
Hey, you
guessing.
guys
The only reason I
broke
think it
the
might be is
rules.
third
Oh,
to
you broke
fourth.
the rules. You broke the rules.
The reason I think it's like a third to fourth
Fuck.
is just because it's a quarterback, but usually it's like a fourth to sixth, or they lose like 2/7. Pick is in. No way, dude. They took Michael Penix.
What?
They took Michael
What
Penix.
the hell?
What?
Yep.
What
Michael
the
Penix,
hell?
dude. Oh my
What
god,
the
dude!
What
hell?
the fuck?
Michael
Whoa,
Penix.
bro.
Someone hit the wrong
Draft
button.
breaker.
Cousins needs to burn
Draft
that
breaker.
stadium down. What
Draft
the fuck
breaker.
are they
Oh,
doing?
Draft breaker.
Look at dude. Pat McAfee's about it though. Bill Belichick. Oh my god, his face is just like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Bill Belichick is like these No, I'm not gonna say that. These idiots.
That just
dude.
fucked up my whole day.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm wondering if they picked up Penix because
Wow.
Kirk Cousins isn't coming back
That's
yet.
crazy, bro.
Dude,
That's
there's
so...
no reason they made
Who's
that
running that team, man?
Not
Oh
Bill
my-
Belichick. Oh
We're
my
not gonna
god.
sign. We're not gonna pick up the best coach on the market. We're gonna draft another quarterback and pay Kirk a shit ton of money.
We're gonna pay Kirk the most guaranteed money
What
again.
the hell,
Then
bro?
we're gonna draft a 24-year-old
Wow.
quarterback at fucking 8 overall. You fucking deserve to be at the bottom forever, Atlanta. You trash organization.
That's disgusting.
Wow. The Bears
Oh
are
my
probably
God.
sitting. Dude, this opens doors for the
Dude,
Bears,
my
dude.
parents' neighbors are like, "What the fuck is going on at that house today?"
What
They're
the
beating him
fuck?
again. They're beating him.
Bro. The
Uh,
fuck. Where do
you
the
think
Bears, go now?
This is
Dallas Turner, Byron Murphy, Fashanu.
Brock Bowers,
They
dude.
could
They're
go.
going Brock Bowers.
They're sitting here like we can do whatever we
Oh,
want.
the Bears pick quick this time.
Thank you.
What the?
Bears were sitting there like, look at them.
This is electric.
Idiots.
This is electric. Draft 2024. Take a
Jesus.
shot every time some shit happens that you didn't expect.
You got to be shitting me, dude. That was awful.
I don't know.
Everybody I know right now is like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, dude.
Bill Belichick's
That's
like, how do I make
crazy.
sense of this?
Yeah, Bill's like, how do I talk about this?
My boy Riley says he needs a year to develop, dude. What better mentor than the nicest guy that side of the Mississippi, and calls him Kirk Cousins and spells his name with
Kurt
2
Cousins?
T's, bro.
Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins
this is
sit-
great.
Kirk Cousins is sitting on the couch. You like that? You like that?
No, he doesn't
Kirk-
like that.
Kirk's gotta be fuming right now.
Kirk's like, dude,
No
my ankle
cap,
fucked me.
bro.
That's
I'm
the
done.
most. This must be the most angry Kirk Cousins has been in his entire life. Is right now.
Freaking heck, gosh darn it. Freaking. Oh, Lord in heaven.
They're gonna take my
Cole's
sweet
sweater's
chain that I
not
got
on
from my
sale.
offensive lineman.
What a fucking joke of a franchise, Atlanta. You deserve it. Falcon fans, get out now.
Maybe they knew what they were doing.
I won't judge a single Falcons fan for fucking dumping that team. What a trash organization.
Damn, bro, that was brutal. Like,
Yeah. About that. So then the Vikings. Oh man, in 2 picks,
Dude,
the Jets gotta go
absolutely
Roma Dunze
nobody
here,
had
right?
Michael Penix being the 4th quarterback
Yo.
off the board, let alone top 10.
So if you're the Jets, though, coming up next, assuming the Bears didn't just draft Roma Dunze, you're going Roma Dunze, right? You're putting him with Garrett Wilson for Aaron Rodgers.
I'm taking Fashanu or if I'm
Yeah.
the
No, they
Bears
do
right
need
now?
O-line help. No,
Or
no.
the
If you're
Jets.
the Jets, I'm thinking ahead.
Dunze Bears.
Yeah. Is that confirmed?
Yep.
yep, there it is.
That's-
Rome O'Dunes to the Bears. That's gonna be a duo
Wow.
to come for a while, dude.
That's smart. I mean, Caleb William, Roma Dunze, bro.
Well, the good
I
thing
don't
is
really
Caleb
like-
Williams, wide receiver for the rest of his life, is literally the best character dude ever. So I think that
The Bears
going to
actually.
be very helpful for all those concerns they've got. In my
How are
opinion.
they? How are they sitting here telling us that the Bears have a good offensive line? Like,
The Bears are dog
They had
shit.
they had a pretty decent offensive line last year.
that's crazy.
Yeah. They only gave up 50 sacks. You know, they were only like
Yeah,
7th
only
in the
50.
league in giving up sacks.
Where was that in the
Um,
league, though?
It's like 7th. Like, so they were like the 7th
How many of
worst
those were
team.
because Justin
Like,
Fields
two.
is taking too long to make his progressions as much?
I think
as
it's because
love?
Justin Fields is running, but
Yeah, I don't
Exactly.
even know. I mean,
How
to
many-
put it on pace,
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
they had as many sacks as like the Broncos and the Bengals
oh,
and the
there's our
Patriots.
first trade. Jets just traded traded their pick to the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Why the fuck would you? You're so stupid. Stupid motherfucker. Did that affect the fucking? No, it didn't affect the 23rd pick.
Wait, they traded up one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what. It's so stupid.
For what? JJ McCarthy. They're gonna trade up for JJ McCarthy.
Bro, it's stupid. You're gonna get the same guy. What the fuck? This is why these teams lose.
Unless the Jets wanted exactly who they were drafting, but I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me, right? Like, why move up one pick unless you think the Jets? Do you think the Jets are taking your guy, or
Yeah, I'm
There
gonna
had to
say,
be
were the
something
Jets gonna take JJ McCarthy? No chance
think
they do
so.
that to fucking Aaron Rodgers again.
well, I mean, Aaron would be playing next year, 100%. But
I mean, you have to do it to
That's
Aaron
what
Rodgers.
I'm saying.
sooner.
Like, they're not gonna Jordan Love him like the Packers did. That's the quickest way to get his ass fucking out of town, dude.
that'd be whack.
Aaron Rodgers would lose his shit. I mean, what did they give up for fucking one
Vikings.
pick?
They need a quarterback. They need a
I
shit
think they
ton of
just pick
defense.
swapped. Unless there's like maybe they maneuvered in the second round or something because they didn't. It didn't affect their other first round pick. Like the Vikings still are sitting at the 23rd pick there, so it wasn't that. So
Yeah, it
maybe
looks
they
like-
jockeyed up in the second round.
Do I see the Cardinals back in the draft at 27?
Yeah, they're back there.
That's a trade. That's not their original spot.
Yeah, they got that pick from Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that already happened. If I'm Houston, though, I'm sitting pretty already. I have a bunch of young talent. I don't really need a first round pick this year. That's smart. Let these guys all make the mistake.
They
You
didn't
already
give
got
up that
people-
much to get up there.
No, and that's the other thing too. I just don't
So-
understand it because
The Jets and the Vikings.
I think the
both
Jets
aren't in
wanted
the
more
sec-
time. I think the Jets probably initiated this and probably they wanted more time to pick.
They're not
Dude,
in the
that's
second round.
genius. That's genius.
I think that is the most likely occurrence. Like, hey, you guys seem pretty set on who you're gonna get. Let's give us 10 more minutes.
Matter of fact, the Vikings aren't in the second or third round.
They don't. It doesn't matter. They got 2 first rounders, so they're gonna go quarterback here and then probably go O-line or something.
Yeah, they could go defense too. Their fucking O-line, their fucking offense is stacked.
Yeah, I mean the biggest needs. Obviously, Chase already talked about it. I believe in Sam Darnold, but I think that the Minnesota Vikings definitely need a quarterback. But after that, defensive tackle is their big one. So we could see our first defensive tackle off the board or D lineman off the board.
Yeah, I could see them going D tackle day 2. There's not a lot of day 1 D tackles.
They don't have a
these
day
days.
2 pick. The next time they pick,
Yeah, but you're grossly underestimating the ability to trade back into these rounds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Over or under?
Into the like second, third rounds. Those are easy rounds to trade into.
their
Yeah,
next
it's
pick
hard
is,
to trade
is
into the first round.
after
Hard
the
to
first
trade
round.
into the first. JJ McCarthy.
What'd you just say?
It's JJ McCarthy to Minnesota.
What?
Yep.
That's
Why?
what I
told
was
you,
gonna
dude.
happen.
Yeah,
We knew
That's
it was gonna happen.
disgusting.
we knew that. That was
It
a
is
shock.
not. Look, here, 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Are they going to let him play over Sam Darnold, or are they going to let him develop for a year? Oh, Bill's laughing at it.
I don't see it. I don't see it, but he's going to be in a great spot. He's going to be in a great spot.
I mean, yeah, he's got a really good offense around him.
I was
I'm
going to
kind
say
of a
he
little
literally
shocked.
has no excuses.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream with Facebook.
Okay.
We got one viewer now. But I mean, we got the first 10 picks in there. I think the last 5 we just go over on the pod and then post it. What do you guys think?
What's the question?
I'm gonna end the live feed on Facebook, and I think we just do the last
Sure.
5 on the pod.
Sure.
Okay. What do you think, Chase?
Yeah, we're already an hour and some change,
I'm down for
bro.
whatever.
All right.
Hmm. So, This is crazy, bro. This is.
It's
for
absolutely
sure
wild
went-
to me. I mean,
See,
I don't
still
see-
say on the clock.
He's not a top 10 pick.
Well, he is now.
Desperation, dude.
It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give.
Gotta come to my side and see how we live. I cannot see heaven being much better than this.
The
Blessings
Vikings
on
gave
blessings
up-
for me and
the
my
Vikings
haters.
gave up that
Up
pick
on the
six.
and a
Look at
6th
what-
round
look
to
at
move
what
up
we
one
did.
spot.
Be quiet, I'm doing a toast.
I got to run next door and grab our dog really quick, guys. I will be right back. I'm going to leave you guys to doing the draft.
That's why he canceled the live stream.
Uh-huh.
Are we recording?
Uh-huh. I think we're recording. Yeah, we're still recording.
Okay.
It's uploading. Still got the live record up there. Oh, man. That's wild. I can't get my thing to update right now for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because they're on commercial break or something. Maybe it's just my internet taking a poo-poo. Yeah, it looks like it's the internet taking a poo-poo. I need to close some of these tabs.
What do the Jets do here?
If I'm the Jets, I go like Brock Bowers or something. I get a weapon. Maybe even like
Yeah.
just, like Rome's
Brock
gone.
Bowers? Maybe Marius Mims?
But
More
the
protection?
other thing too, they could go with either of the Falanus. You got Olu and then you got Troy, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I
Fashanu
have
and
their
Troy.
Yeah, Fashanu and
Olu
Fontan. Yeah,
Fashanu and Troy Fontanu. Yeah.
dude, I'm so sorry I
Fontanu.
mixed their names. I feel terrible. They just for whatever
They're tough to
at a
say,
glance.
dude. Those ones
yeah.
are close, too.
Yeah,
They got
no,
the Anu at the end and an FA.
So I could see him going offensive. I could see him grabbing a weapon. It's just hard to say. Really hard to say. But yeah, I feel like the Jets need an offensive tackle, either a wide receiver or a tight end. Any of those picks would be good for them.
I think
You
Brock
have
Bowers would be the
Aaron,
right pick,
so-
in my opinion. I'm a big Brock Bowers fan.
No, and it could be. Obviously, you're not going wide receiver, so it comes down to do you reach a little bit for an OT, or do you go with the sure thing in Brock Bowers in terms of you know what you're getting? He's an offensive weapon, and he can fit into the scheme.
I could see them going. I could have seen them going wide receiver if Odunze was still on the board, to be honest.
No, and yeah, definitely. But with you have Odunze,
Yeah.
Neighbors, and MHJ off the board
Oh, yeah.
already.
I mean, I
it
think
seems to
Brian
be a
Thomas Jr. wouldn't be a
consensus.
bad pick here, but it would be a reach.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
wouldn't be a bad pick, but you could definitely get him like 10 picks later, probably.
most definitely. I feel like him and Xavier Worthy are going to fall to a little bit later than maybe they would
I
have,
mean,
just
Xavier
because of.
Worthy has no business being a first round pick, in my opinion.
Yeah, AD Mitchell though could sneak up too. Like he could also though potentially fall to like the Niners or the Chiefs, which I'm.
Dude, I could see him. I don't know why. I keep hearing him falling into day two. I mean, that's fine
No,
with me because we're
The
picking at
Chiefs aren't going to
34.
let him, dude. The Chiefs with Rashee Rice and possibly being suspended for X amount of games are not letting him go second round.
That's
He's not going to trickle by him.
I feel like the
Andy
Chiefs
Reid.
might like a Leggett or something like that too.
Yeah, and you never know with Reed because he could also be looking at the fact that their secondary is a little bit suspect, and if like one of those corners falls to him, if there's a safety pick that he could make, it's
I
like
was gonna say, and
hell, they
they've
might
been
even need
not
a
picking wide
linebacker.
receivers in the first round, so we'll see.
But yeah, and I mean, anybody they can get on a rookie defensive contract's huge because they've had to shell out a lot of money to some players.
Yep, especially
That's
because
later.
they're gonna have to pay what's his face? Who's the kid out of Washington that plays for them? He was all pro
Kid.
this year.
On
Not
defense,
Snead.
not L'Jarius Sneed, kid out of
It's
Washington.
the other one. He played for
I-
He played for the Huskies. He's really good. Fuck.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I'm gonna have it here in a second. Trent McDuffie, dude. Trent McDuffie.
Oh yeah, McDuffie.
They're gonna have
was-
to pay him in a year or two as well.
True.
And
He's more of a corner than a safety, though. That's why I couldn't think of him. I guess I don't know. But yeah,
Man, I didn't
doesn't
even miss
change.
anything, did I?
No. I mean, oh, hey, Jets pick is in. Jets pick is in. I mean, I could see him going even Dallas Turner just because he's so good. Like, he's one of the
I
best
see them
players
going
left.
O-line, dude.
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about when you were gone. Either Fontenot or Fashanu. And I'm butchering names, and I don't care. I'll know your name eventually, and I'm sorry, young men. That's crazy. The thing, too, about the Jets here is, like, they don't have another pick until the 3rd round at 8, and so they're not drafting tomorrow. They really got to lock this in with the best available player for their football
I think
team.
they're going to take Fuaga, dude. What do you guys think about that?
Fuaga. I feel like there's a lot of F names, and I have to use my brain. Give me 1 second.
He's at Oregon State.
Oh, yeah, the OT.
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know why he was slipping, but...
Could be any of the 3 Fs, dude. It could even be Amarius Mims. I mean, gosh.
I was going to say, the top 3 are all... I mean, in my opinion, all of those tackles, except for Joe Alt, were kind of in a similar vein, so...
No,
I think it's a pick with whatever they do.
Yeah, it's like Joe.
The crazy part is they do need a lot of other pieces. I mean, draft needs. It says wide receiver, tight end, safety, and cornerback or quarterback. Obviously, I don't know.
They need a tackle though, bro.
Yeah, they got to take offensive linemen. They can't let Aaron Rodgers get hurt again like that.
They can't.
They can't afford it.
It's gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be another pick that just blows our you know what off. I feel like the Jets are the Jets.
I was going to say, what if it's like Bo Nix? I'd shit a brick.
I would cry, bro. I'd cry tears.
Shit a brick.
Just Bo Nix, dude.
Throw a brick.
Dude,
what's funny is we could joke about that if the Penix pick didn't happen, but it did.
But it did.
It did.
How do we reach these Falcons, man? Like, oh my goodness.
Dude,
how do we
Arthur Blank hates Atlanta. I'm convinced.
I can't wait to see all the people
it.
from Atlanta going off.
He's the reason 28-3 happened. He fucking walked his little old ass down to the fucking sideline thinking that they won the Super Bowl. Dumbass.
That's perfect. That's perfectly in line with my you don't cheat the game theory on everything else. So
yes,
I'm here
sir,
for
you don't. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
And I don't hear the fat lady singing.
Mm-mm.
Who's nicer on this side of the Mississippi?
Oh, man. Chase, you're frozen, bro.
I am?
Oh, yeah, you're just frozen like this.
You're welcome. Kashana.
Was it?
Yep.
Woo! I'm hot right now. I'm hot.
There we go.
Okay, next year we actually have to do. Can we next year? We need to sit down before the draft happens, and we need to do a real mock draft. Like, put our 3 brains together and guess what we think is going to actually happen, not like what we think should happen. Or we can do what we think will happen, and then what we think should happen.
No. We'll do that through the first 15 picks. Everyone we get wrong, we drink.
Yes.
Be over here
Could
just
be
shit.
bad. And then if we don't get any drinks, then we go down to the next 15. We're that good.
Yep. If everybody's sober enough by legal California limits, little mezcal, some mushrooms, and some weed.
Mezcal.
All right, Broncos. Let's see if I can Pat Stradamus this Broncos pick. I think they go Brock Bowers.
They should go Brock Bowers.
But I also feel like
I actually think this could be Brian Thomas Jr. here. I know that sounds crazy, but they got rid of all their wide receivers.
Hey Chase,
I'm gonna go right back.
I hate to
on
tell you this, but you got another diss on your hair. The girlfriend says your hair reminds her of Lord Farquaad.
Okay.
All right. She just thought you should know.
I did not.
I know she didn't, Parker, because she's a woman and she's not mean
honestly.
like you.
She's not mean like me.
She didn't tell you to tell me.
The only question I've ever had about her is the fact that she chose to date you. So.
Oh fuck, that's a burn, Patty. Good talk.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Good talk.
I love everything else about her. She's
They're
damn near
flaming me
perfect.
now. I want you to know that.
She's like, you deserve it.
I'm not a crook. No, I think in all honesty, the pick is in, but the Broncos should pick Olu Fashanu,
No.
and that's Fashanu.
I love you though.
Or sorry, not he just got picked.
You meant
God damn it.
Fontenot.
Troy Fontenot.
Sorry.
Sorry. I did it again.
I'm translating your white mispronunciation.
Here's the thing about the
No,
Broncos.
it's because I'm sitting here looking at the draft order, reading his name, and trying to differentiate to the other guy.
Guys,
But
here's the
they
thing
could
about the
also go-
Broncos, though. They have literally the worst quarterback room in the NFL.
That's why they
Dude,
drafted
you
O-line.
with Troy Fontenot and Olu Fashanu is like
They have
that,
Zach
the
Wilson,
league joke with
Jarrett
Cameron
Stidham.
Jordan and Jordan Cameron. Can't get
All
it
right,
straight.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Okay.
Cameron Jordan, not Jordan. All right, which one's Cameron Jordan? Which one's Jordan Cameron? Oh yeah, I know.
Bro, I feel like Charles Barkley on who he play for.
Oof.
Give me somebody. Who he play for.
Charles Barkley's a fucking national treasure.
I tell you one thing, Ernie Johnson, I'll smack the shit out of you. I tell you two things, Shaquille O'Neal. I would have eaten you in the post. That is just terrible.
That's a
Did they
good
go
point, dude.
Fatanu?
This is what we're talking
Come
about.
on.
We're like, this is the first time in a long time that there have been no defensive players taken in the top 10.
I'm also, with the Raiders on the clock, I think they're going Bo Nix with Penix off the board. I feel like they're going to get pigeonholed and then taking a quarterback.
They have to take a quarterback, dude. Their
They don't
quarterback
have to
room.
do anything.
Their quarterback
You do
room.
not- I would not want a quarterback with the team that I have right here.
Okay, but their quarterback room is dismal. Zach Wilson, Jared
I
Stidham, and some
agree.
fucking. Oh, Danucci,
Why would you want to
Ben
put a quarterback
DiNucci.
in this situation, though? This is
Hey,
terrible.
Ben
They
DiNucci's
got
a
nobody to learn
certified
from. They got
winner.
nobody to throw to. They got nobody to hand off the ball to, and nobody to protect.
Ben DiNucci, Zach Wilson, and Jared Stidham. Who's the starter there?
There's no QB on the
Jared
board that's
Stidham.
worth taking a pick at 11 that's actually going to fucking matter. Taking a pick at QB at 11 years,
Dude,
desperation.
trade back, get 2 picks for it, and fucking
Sure.
figure it out.
If you can get 2
people
picks at
just
11,
hand picks out like that. Oh my goodness,
Bo
this is
Nix would
bad.
be cataclysmically bad.
I feel like they'll do it.
They
though.
need to take one of the offensive linemen. That's their best spot. They're like
Yeah,
that is a huge need for them. They need a center. They need offensive tackle. They need cornerback. I
Does
mean,
anybody have the Broncos pick in yet?
no,
I know it's in, but I don't see it yet.
they're still on the clock.
Not yet.
Because depending, like if they go Troy Fontenot or Amarius Mims, I feel like the Raiders go whoever they don't get out of those two. Yeah. But then again, we also have
It's gonna be Dallas Turner. Watch.
Fuaga on the board too. So there's a few good OTs and tackles left, and guards left. Why do they take so dang long?
Are you about to invest millions of dollars in somebody?
I've done crazier things.
Oh, Peaches, you're cute.
I've definitely done crazier things.
Taking next year would just be crazy. I do not understand this.
I'm telling you.
Are there any other quarterbacks that are worth a damn in the draft?
I like we like that kid out of Tulane, Michael
Yeah,
Pratt.
yeah, Pratt. There we
Yeah,
go.
I mean, there's some people. The best
But he's
quarterback out of this draft is probably not going to be one of the guys that we think it is.
It's Drake May.
I
don't think it's
don't
Drake
want to.
May.
You got your
Nope.
pick. I'm going to let you have your day, and then we'll get into the analysis another time.
It's gonna be Michael Penix, dude.
We'll get
I'm
some
calling it.
analysis when they actually play some football too.
I'm going to
Michael
hire
Penix
somebody
in
that
2
knows
years
what they're
is gonna be
talking
best-
about.
Best
'cause I
quarterback from this
don't.
draft.
I just steal knowledge from other people and then regurgitate it, but at least, you know.
Hashtag analysis.
I'm hoping Amarius Mims is still there when the Niners are on the board. That'd be huge.
Man, why you gotta jinx it? We don't pick for like 18 picks, 19 picks, and you're like,
yeah, everybody's
I
got the
hope
Niners
he's still
taking
there.
Kool-Aid McKinstry, and I fucking hate that guy
that's
Why?
not who I have him taking.
because of his name.
But
And I knew that it was just his name Kool-Aid.
go take a fucking lap, bro.
Dude,
Go take a lap.
who goes
Go
by?
take
I
2
get it.
laps.
I get it. It's a family name given to him, but like, you're about to be a professional athlete, bro. Like, go back to your first name.
Dude, he
What do
got
you
a fucking
mean, bro?
sick ass sponsorship deal out of it though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
Who the
yeah.
And he never had to change his name to do it. He just got it because that's what he had. He was
Dude.
rocking with.
You're gonna see it in the NFL. He's gonna get a fucking NIL deal or whatever. To
Can't have
after
an
every.
NIL deal in the NFL.
Okay, he's gonna.
He's already got a sponsorship deal with Kool-Aid.
He's gonna
already
get a
thing.
Kool-Aid deal to say "Oh yeah" for every touchdown. Watch.
He
I
should.
hope
That'd
so.
be sick.
Or every
2
pick.
thumbs up. I
Why
hope
are
he
you
runs
against
through a
this?
brick wall. You're just
Bo
a
Nix,
hater.
Bo Nix, Bo Nix, Bo Nix, the Broncos.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is
Bo
happening?
Nix to the Broncos.
Wow.
Jesus fuck, bro.
Wow. Wow. This
1,
is
2,
everything
3,
I've ever wanted and more.
4, 5, 6 quarterbacks in 12 rounds, dude. 50% of the drafted players so far have been quarterbacks.
You don't know Bo.
That's
Alrighty,
insane.
so I predicted
Yeah,
the
Broncos
Raiders to make that
Broncoing
pick,
right now,
bro.
dude. That's a fact.
I predicted the Raiders to make that pick. So,
Broncos Bow Country. Let's ride.
Ooh. Wow. That's crazy.
Dude, imagine being so desperate. Dude, this guy's played quarterback for 6 years.
Dude, Bill was like thrown off by this. He doesn't even know what to say about the guy. He's like,
He
yeah,
doesn't
he's just.
know what to say about a pick since Michael Penix. He's been dumbstruck.
I'm in the same boat, bro. Like, I'm sitting here like, keep going, boys. Keep wasting picks.
Let's go Joe Milton with 23. Fuck it,
As
dude.
a fan of a good team that
Hey,
drafts in
Ron.
the back half of the first round, I'm
Time
here
out.
for this
Time
shit.
out. Aaron is on the McAfee show right now.
He's
Oh, yeah,
probably.
let's do
Oh, dude, the Raiders already picked. This is gonna
They should
This
be.
is gonna
dude.
be
Like,
bad.
This is fucking.
This is gonna be bad.
They also need a quarterback.
Yep.
Oh.
Here goes
What
Brett.
if they took Spencer
Rattler, dude? Oh man, I'd shit. I would just shit everywhere. No, they're taking a cornerback here. I guarantee it.
Dude, if it's Spencer Rattler, I will literally go into the kitchen, grab an egg, and fucking break it on camera right now. I'm not even joking. I
think
will
they're-
do it.
I think they're
I'll
taking
do it
your
for the
head.
pod.
Over
I will,
your head.
I'll be like, bam.
Honestly,
Okay.
Right in the, yeah, dude.
They're
If
going-
it's Spencer Rattler to the Raiders, I'll do it. That's crazy.
It's
They're
got to
either
be like
going-
Fuaga, bro. It's got to be Fuaga or
they're
like
going
Quinion
Fuaga
Mitchell.
or they're going Quinion Mitchell.
I think one of those two makes the most sense. Maybe Dallas Turner. Like,
I was gonna
whoever's-
say, I
dude,
got
whoever's
Dallas
getting
Turner.
Byron Murphy and Dallas Turner is just winning right now, bro. The fact that these guys, and we said it before this, like, oh, who would be crazy if they slip because people are just overreacting to quarterbacks and wide receivers, and here we are disrespecting
fuck.
the defensive
Quinion Mitchell,
side of the
too.
ball.
Quinion
We
Mitchell
just-
too.
Yeah, we just
Somebody's
said
going
that.
to get a number one cornerback in the middle of the.
Dude, I'm telling you,
of the fucking
Quinion
first.
Mitchell is going to the Raiders right now.
Fuck.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a great pick. I really like him.
Yeah, no, I
He's
feel
like
like
one
it's
of the few. Isn't
But the
Tulane
Raiders,
Cameron-
dude, the Raiders need an offensive tackle, and there's still good OTs and guards on. Like,
They need both though, too. I mean, like they
I
don't
know.
have a cornerback, a true cornerback.
you're right.
I mean, they're going to be starting Gardner Minshew, which I love, but
But here's the other thing too. So they get a pick like round 2, pick 12. So like they could find value for those other positions later. I feel like right here you really need to draft the best player that you can, and like if that's Dallas Turner, it's that's what I'm saying. And if that's what they do, then I'm here for that.
it's
I
him,
feel like
Brock
Brock
Bowers.
Bowers.
No!
Wow, not
called it.
no, no, I have my banana in Dynasty. Oh no, that's cataclysmic. Shut up, dogs.
What's up?
Oh, I'm down bad.
Oh, bro. He's getting told to calm down by a 6-year-old right now. That's crazy. How does that feel, bro?
Bro,
So
I'm
how's
so
it feel?
cooked in Dynasty now. What the fuck?
Wow.
Dude, I can't believe Brock Bowers just went. That's
Man.
asinine. Still no defensive players
Sa-
off the board. First
the
time in history
Saints-
through the 13 that no defensive players have been taken.
Yeah, the Saints get
Brock
Dallas
Bowers is one of
Turner,
the best
bro.
players in this
The
draft.
Saints are literally right
What?
now jumping up and down. They get Dallas Turner and they need him.
I was gonna say they are licking their
Lima
lips.
Torrey.
Good job. Good job, boys. Way to just not do anything and win.
Yes, that's the one.
There you go.
Electric.
Aaron Rodgers over here like, yes, they got me an offensive lineman. Dude, that's insane. I can't believe that.
I'm down bad right now.
Hey, you know, I have really good news too. You guys want to hear my feel-good NFL story of the day?
What's that?
Reggie Bush is going to get his Heisman back.
Yeah, I
Dude,
wait, time out.
such a good thing.
Wasn't that yesterday's news? Didn't I send that to the
Oh
whole
yeah,
group?
dude.
I just found
So?
out.
You wait. Okay, well that's you not reading the group chat.
Bro, I ain't got time to read every group chat I'm in.
You insulting me.
The fuck do you mean?
Dude, I can't believe that. That was crazy.
I'm mad.
Why are the
Bring
Saints
back the
taking
mayor.
more than 8 seconds to make this pick?
At
This
least
should
I
be the
still
most-
have who's the guy I can't even remember his name right now. Who's
All
the
right,
big motherfucker for Cleveland that plays tight end?
Njoku?
Yes, I got it, Joker.
Dude, the Saints could go anywhere here. They really need a defensive tackle, so I think, maybe Byron Murphy.
They do either Byron or Dallas. There's no wrong answer.
Ah, dude,
But
Dallas
I
Turner
think they're
here.
going to go offensive line,
I can see
maybe.
them taking Quinion Mitchell here too.
I think they're going to
I
go
could
offensive
see-
line.
Yeah, I don't know if they draft a cornerback here. I like the pick because he's one of the best available players. I think in terms of OTs, like you still got Fawaga and you still got Fontenot. And I actually got those names right this time, so thank goodness.
I'm proud
And
of
yeah,
you.
so
I think
That's probably
Fontenot
why
comes
they're-
off the board here.
it's very possible. Either I think that
Fontenot?
what is it? Talisier or Talise? Fuck,
Yeah, Fuaga.
Just went over this.
Fuaga.
Talisi. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Fawaga might come off first.
I think the Patriots need to find a way to trade into the back of this first round and get Brian Thomas Jr. Now I really think they should be able to do this. There's so much value
I hope so.
with the way this shit's been shaken.
Crazy. For those of you watching, though, we are going to cut this at pick 15, so we got 2 more going.
Oh, we're still live?
No, I'm just talking
Yeah.
on the pod itself.
Oh.
Hey, at one point in the live stream, we had like 15 viewers, so not bad. For
People
those who
actually
came
gave
up
a
and
shit.
supported us, watched us on Facebook for a little bit, we appreciate you. Christian Coco, I know you're probably going to watch the back half of this. Appreciate you guys commenting on everything, jumping
Shouts.
in, chatting.
And shout out to
real
my real
MVPs?
hitters. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Oh, the Saints did? The Saints signed Chase Young? Did I miss that?
I hope so.
Yeah, they signed him. I hope so.
And Willie Gay? Oh, wow.
I feel like the Saints, yeah.
Oh,
Why are they
dude.
taking
Aaron
so
Rodgers
long?
just called the GOAT, dude.
Was just what?
Aaron Rodgers just called Bill the GOAT.
Yeah,
on
he
live
is the
TV.
GOAT.
I know.
He's the motherfucking GOAT.
I don't like hearing it, but I can't argue it, so I'll give it to you.
Name another coach with 6 fucking Super Bowl rings on the fingers.
That's crazy.
No, wait.
Yes,
Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait.
I think the Colts are going to trade their pick. What are you doing?
The Colts are going to trade their pick?
Yeah. For being in the middle of the draft, I think they might be one of the most complete teams. They obviously have some needs, but back end of the first, maybe.
They still got pieces to. They still got holes to fill, especially on defense. I think the Colts are probably praying Dallas Turner keeps slipping.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're next, right? Are they next?
Yeah, they're after
Might
they're after
be.
the Saints
Oh
here.
yeah, they're probably fucking praying right now.
I think
What
Saints
are
are
the
going
Saints
offensive
doing?
tackle, so we'll see.
But Colts probably end up. I think they either take Troy Fontenot or Tulisi Fuaga, whoever's left. Yeah.
I bet
Yeah,
you
I'm
they
trying to
go
figure out
Quinion.
like
If
what's the most
Quinion slips
shocking
there.
pick so far in the draft. It's got to be the Falcons.
Yeah, Penix for sure, followed by Bo Nix.
That's crazy.
I feel
Tweedledee
like
and Tweedledum, dude. Holy shit.
I feel like everything else has been kind of like, okay, I really understand that pick at that position, except for those two.
I was gonna say, I
Pick
feel
is
like
in for the Saints. Pick is
I
in
was
for the
gonna say, I
Saints.
think 12 teams had a head on their shoulders today, and
No.
2 of them didn't.
Pick is in. Who'd they go with?
I still don't think that the Raiders should have picked Bowers.
On a podcast, dude.
I agree with that. Like there was better players, both offensively
Offensive
and
line,
defensively.
yeah.
for
It's
them.
not a need. It's such not a need.
All right, so Colts on clock. This pick is in.
Oh, dude, Pat McAfee just dropped the F-bomb.
Good.
Good. Yeah, I'm with that.
That's crazy. He's on ESPN Live and he's dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah, you're allowed to swear. It's just not
I'll come grab it in a minute.
excessively.
Like 6 minutes from being done.
Somebody else dropped the F-bomb. I think Boston Connor dropped the F-bomb earlier in the
No,
show.
come grab it in a minute. Oh, for her. Hey, Mom's looking at you.
Here we go, Saints. Here we go. This pick's for CJ. Hopefully it makes him happy. Everybody knows we need a happy CJ. Wow.
Sorry.
They really got Oz the Mentalist on here right now. Oz the Mentalist has fucking had the come up of the century, dude. Motherfucker's on the NFL draft Pat McAfee show right now. What the
Yeah.
fuck? We
Could
need to
be.
get Oz the Mentalist on the podcast.
We could probably do that. We could get something happening.
Dude, Oz the Mentalist is the go.
Doug out.
Yeah. All right, who do we got? Come on. Bring this pick
dude,
in.
this is the onus of my existence. For a draft that started at 5 p.m. for us to be 14, we're averaging over 10 minutes a pick right now, NFL. Figure it out. Figure it out. There's a pitch clock in baseball, okay? And I get that there's a draft clock, but like, these guys have had months
I
to
think
do
that we need to
research.
get more fantasy football like here, and it should be like 2 to 3 minute rounds, 60
Like a
seconds.
minute.
30
That's it.
seconds, and if not, you go auto draft. It gives you the highest ranked player.
Yeah, Roger Goodell just throws a dart at a board, and that's who you get, dude.
That'd be way sicker. That'd be way cooler, dude. I don't even know why we
30
do this.
seconds of Goodell's dart throw. That'd be amazing.
Oh my goodness, dude. Holy shit.
The
Give me a pick. It's been in for 8 days. They send these things by carrier.
Talisi Fuaga.
Fuaga it
Oh,
is.
thank
I
God.
can see it, in the background of the McAfee show, they announce it before everything because you can see the background of the stage. So they
Mhm.
put the name up on the stage, and it's still and then it came up right now.
Thank goodness. All right, Colts have been on the clock for 8 days too.
Got a happy CJ.
Yep. They still have 6 minutes on the clock. This couldn't end for a minute.
Dude, Bill Belichick's like, I need to sign this Oz the Mentalist guy to my next roster. He's fucking
Just-
impressed as fuck right now.
I called them going offensive tackle, though, guys. Just want to say it.
I think Quinion Mitchell goes next. I think the Colts go with Quinion.
I think they're gonna take Fontenot.
Yeah,
I think protect Anthony Richardson is gonna be the big priority.
They have a pretty decent line, though.
Their whole line was suspect last year for having all these good players. I feel like they weren't that great.
I think
last
they had a
year.
couple injuries for sure.
Yeah,
Well, you know what's crazy
Quentin
too?
Nelson has been not as good. He's been
So-
playing.
The Colts the Colts are likely not going to pick a D lineman here or an edge, and then the Seahawks are going to get either.
Taking Dallas Turner.
I could too, but like it's just not a huge need for them. I just don't feel like nobody's prioritizing a defensive lineman in this draft. No defensive players yet. Is a
Dallas
cornerback
Turner
go
and
first?
Jared Verse are going to slide so fucking far,
Which is crazy to me.
Jared,
Man,
they showed a clip of Jaden Daniels earlier,
Pick.
and Jared Verse literally was stride for stride with him.
That's
on
impressive.
The field. Like that's fucking impressive, dude. He's got fucking 60 pounds on him, and they were making fun of him because he like outstretched and just like his fingertips were like touching his jersey. Dude, I'm impressed by that.
Yeah, that's athleticism. And a really good reference point, too, for it.
That's what I'm saying. Especially because Jaden was, like, real straight line.
No, exactly. And he's really quick. I mean... Oh, my goodness,
what's crazy
bro.
is to think that there's going to be 15 picks done, right? And it's going to be all offense. Watch. Like, that's got to be the first time in NFL history, draft history.
Holy shit, it has been, huh? There's still not been a defensive player.
Not a single defensive player has been taken.
What the fuck?
And yeah, even then, like,
they could just so stacked.
They could go with, like, Austin Mims or, like, Graham Barton. We could see Ledu even go right now. Like, this thing could get real shaken up right now. We got some salt and pepper on the table, and the shakers is out. I just feel like this is going to be our first defensive player, and I think it's going to be a cornerback. The Colts need secondary help.
What the fuck? Dude, Austin Mendeles gets Brock Bowers to the Raiders today.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Or he said he did? Or is there video proof? Oh my goodness, bro. The Bo Nix and Michael Penix picks have me fucked up. Wow. 1, 2, 3. 6 quarterbacks.
Is the pick in yet?
3 wide receivers.
No, they're still on the clock. 3 minutes still.
4 tackles. Tight end. Yeah, the Colts are taking their sweet time, dude. They're debating this too long. They just got to send it. Running out of time. Who they gonna pick? Who they gonna pick?
I think the Colts are fielding calls right now.
Yeah. I told you they're going to trade.
I don't know if that's the best thing they should do. I think it's Quinion Mitchell through and through. They're just debating other options. Pick's in now. Is it pick? It is a in.
I'm still showing them on the clock.
I got pick is in on my screen. Come on, Pat McAfee, break it early. Free me. I said Quinion. Make me a winner.
Dude. Wait. What the fuck? No.
What?
Austin Mendeles gets all 13 picks.
Yeah.
Of the first 13 picks.
Yeah.
He had Penix at 8.
Wow.
Bruh.
How?
I'm going to share my screen. Bruh, he
I'm
legit
watching
had
it, yeah.
Penix at...
No, I'm watching that.
I have it. Well, I want Pat to see. He's got a fucking... Can you see my screen?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, he's got Penix at 8. 8 right there. Michael Penix Jr.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. I need that guy's plug.
On God, bro, he's got that.
That's wild.
Dude,
Who'd the Colts
Osa
pick?
Mendelis is the motherfucking NFL. Shefty ain't got shit on him.
Nope, Shefty's out, dude. He's new. Bye,
I need to go
Shefty.
get notice on the new Twitter page, dude.
Who do you think's been calling him the whole time? The calls have been coming from
It's Shefty's plug, dude.
Yeah,
Osa
Shefty is his
Mendelis.
plug.
Oh man,
It's
What if
just little
Osa
Pinky's
Mendelis is how
brain.
Shefty gets his shit out without getting in trouble with ESPN? That's actually a good conspiracy theory, dude.
I'm here for it. Who do we got, man? It picks in, and then it takes 42 minutes to get it out.
it's crazy.
I don't ever remember it being this slow.
Pick is fine,
It is.
man. No real trades.
Wow, Latu, dude. First defensive player.
They went
Whoa.
yeah, wow. That's another surprise. But
What
good
the
for you,
fuck?
young man.
Dallas Turner? Slipping?
Wow.
Get me out of here. End this shit. I've
On that
seen
note,
enough.
guys, ABA
I've seen
podcast
enough.
done for the night. We'll catch you guys next time.
What a draft.
Thank
This
you all
draft's
for
getting a
tuning
little
in.
whack. We'll
We
cover
really
What a draft.
post-draft analysis coming at you in a couple of days. We'll get some, maybe round 2, round 3 coverage coming. But on that note, I'm speechless. ABA signing out. Later, guys.
see you